welcome back. So here's the aftermath with the Xmaxes. We're going to go ahead and get the orange one cleaned up and the parts put on that I got for that. They came in this week. We're also going to fix the blue one. The blue one broke a lower control arm. So we do have lower control arms that we took off the orange Max. So we're going to go ahead and get that lower front control arm replaced out. The control arms that are on it are pretty old. They've lasted a long time. So it's just sending it that high. It in my bad driving, it let go. So we're going to go ahead and knock this out. As you can see, this wheel's not very straight, but our hot racing wheel nuts, serrated, are doing really good. Hopefully we can get this wheel off. I did just take them all off. So there we go. Let's pop this body off. The two brakes I had out there really weren't that bad. So they're both relatively easy fixes. So we're going to get that taken care of right away. Right now I'm getting all the stuff that's packed into the bolts out. That's the bad part about the Xmaxes, is that these bolts are face forward, and they take a beating from rocks. So sand, dirt, everything gets wedged into them. But this shouldn't take very long. We're going to knock it out as fast as we can. Just because we have some cool parts to put on the orange one. Now somebody did say something about the light kit I got for my Xmaxx is wrong, and they're 100% right. The listing was wrong. The listing said for Xmaxx. I always take pictures of them, even though the part number was for a Max. The listing said Xmaxx, which they changed it. I guess when they shipped mine out, so I emailed the guy, sent him the picture that I ordered because it showed Xmaxx. And I already have light kits on both my Xmaxes. So there's our broken arm on one side. You can see it says R right on it and split right there. So we have another one that says R. We're going to get that puppy popped back on there. So I'm gonna, right now I'm just doing the hub side and the shock that was connected to it, and then I'll do the hard part. I'll have to flip it over and take the front bumper off to pull the other side pin. So this, we've been watching this a lot. I did give Floyd some arms to fix his, because I think we broke the same side, the right side. So I won't have any more right side arms after this repair, because that's the two I took off the orange one. I might have one left because I did change a rear. And I think the rear I changed was the right side. So batteries are still in it, everything's still in it, because I just stopped. Why is my light not on? There we go. That's better light. So, I don't know why I keep saying so, but let's get this thing, there's 2 bolts here. I'm gonna pop these out first since I'm here. And we're gonna flip it over. And take off the 4 that are up here. That's why I said we can normally just do this in the field, because it's relatively easy. Now that more sticks, some of the sand off of here. I'm getting filthy. So there's part of the arm with our bolt in it, which will need the little bolt. Pull our pin, take out the other 2 broken pieces. We will need the bolt off of that as well. And then we're going to put the bolt back in this side. Get our axle put in. Get our pin put in. I don't know why. That one always has a hard time. Get our other bolt put in, our other set screw. And it's all back together. Get our bumper put back on now. Four bolts on the bottom. Then we're going to get our wheel on while it's upside down. I am going to put this side bolt on because it's easier when the wheel's off. Try to do the other side as well while the wheels are hanging. Then we'll grab our wheel and put that back on. No axles bent. There we go. We are all back together. Grab the blue body. There we go. This one is complete. Now we're going to bring in the orange one. So here's the light kit. This is a Xmaxx light kit, but I believe I could steal the lights out of it possibly and still make them work, or maybe not. I don't know, but the right one's on its way. For now, we're gonna go ahead and throw our shocks on. I don't know why they're in baggies. They're supposed to be new. It could be a Jenny's RC thing. And I don't think the Xmaxx has front and rear shocks that are different. I literally think they're all the same. Feels like there's fluid in them. But we're going to go ahead and pop off the body and start putting these shocks in. And then I'll break these down and get them cleaned up. These blue ones, because they are new. And hopefully I have the same spring tension. But we'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get these shocks put on. You can see how bad that Palmdale Desert is on these cars. I'll tell you what though, this old Xmaxx right here, it took a beating. As you see, my orange body got a crack in it. Traxxas is out of everything for Xmaxx right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a patch underneath this, so strengthen it there. And we're cracked up right here in the corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoe glue the back of this thing and make it a little stronger, and that'll become the orange basher body for this orange Xmaxx. So we already got the control arms on this thing, so I'm gonna knock out these shocks. I'm hoping that that the shock oil is still good. Even factory, you know, jumping these as high as I've been jumping them, I'm probably going to need to thin out at least the rear fluid. I think the front fluid is okay, but the rear fluid's getting a little hot to it. Could be the wheelie bar, but could be the shock oil. So I think the next time I take this out, I'm probably going to go ahead and knock off that rear wheelie bar, because I don't need it out there jumping. It is a good like added bumper to the back of an Xmaxx, but the way these things are looking, I don't think I need it. I want to send this thing farther and higher than I ever have, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock all these screws out. This should be an easy swap out for these shocks. You know, if I haven't said it once or twice or 10 times, Xmaxx is just easy to work on. They just, you know, Traxxas got it right with the Xmaxx, and you can't put anything past it. So what I don't like is the front bolts here, how they just take a hit, you know, but that's a part of the game. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these pins forward. God, that pin is a little stuck right there. Yeah, that's the hole. There we go. And then I got this thing curved up so it'll sit in here. And knock out these shock pins. Use my other arm. Can't really see. But I don't think people realize how hard it is to film these repairs, along with you know, trying to show it. So I'm no expert at it, but hopefully it's doing a decent job. So I'm going to pull all 4 pins. The top pins are longer, so just always remember that. I am loving these paddle tires. I saw RC Guy Garage threw on some paddles, went out there in the snow, and was knocking it out the park in the snow. So there is a bleed hole on these things. I just want to make sure bleed hole is in the back. Bleed hole is in the back. Is that one cracked? No, that's just some paint markings. Look cracked there for a second. But let's see. So nice and easy the way they come out. I go ahead and throw the bottom one in first. While there's no pressure on it, I'm going to slide the pin in. Get the pin started, pick it up, right in like that. And that's the way you do it. And that's why I like the Xmaxx. It's just, they made it so easy, you know? I mean, you can, a lot of people knock the Xmaxx, but I'm telling you, it pretty much is a well-built RC. The way they got these grooves set up for these shocks to where they slip right in, you know, look how fast that is. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's amazing to me how well and easy an Xmaxx is to work on. So the short screws do go at the bottom. For the shocks. A little longer screw goes up top. And it pushes the pin in. Pins are a little back, but the screw will push it in. The rest of the way it needs to go. It's as simple as that. Now the shocks are not cheap, 100% on these Xmaxxes. So first thing I'm going to do is knock the bottom screws out. See, I like them face this way, because then you don't really get dirt in them. Try and take the shocks out without pulling the pins. Forgetting a step. So pull the pins, nice and easy. Just leaving the pins right where they are, because they're going right back in. So bleed screw is face forward, putting them in the same way I took them out. Go on here. I am tired from a long day at work, but I really want to get this stuff done so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm ready for next week. Weekend's almost here. Well, hump day's almost here. It's Wednesday. And where's the bleed screw? That's got to turn around. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for Christmas. I know I'm not ready yet. Kids got a big Christmas list. Hopefully some RC stuff starts coming in. Because of right now, man, there's really not much out there for the RC. Ordered those new Losi monster trucks. Ordered both of them. I don't think they'll be in until January. So was hoping they'd show up a little early maybe, but they're still on back order. There we go. God, I'm gonna have to glue these back on. But there we go, guys. Paddle tire, orange Xmaxx with orange shocks, orange control arms. We going orange all out. But everyday parts show up. Get them knocked out, get them put on. And that's all we can do. You know? Oh, it looks like my kids were in the spray again. No spray left. full bottle of detail spray. Apparently they've been using it for something. I really truly do like this orange body. There is a rock and roll body for sale, but I just don't, you know, it's not me. I like the orange one. That's the whole reason I bought this orange Xmaxx, just for the body. Man, those cracks are pretty deep. Have to get that popped back in. Get this body sealed up. I don't know why the orange Xmaxx didn't come with orange shocks. Doesn't make no sense to me, but it's got them now. I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up, hosed off, get her looking right before we take it out again this weekend. Maybe Floyd will show up this weekend. He was busy working on his car. He's got a little hot rod he's building, so I don't blame him for working on that. But there we go, guys. I wonder if I should take a look at that light kit and see if I can adapt it to this bumper. I am pretty tired, so that's going to be it for this video. Went ahead and got the orange shocks on. We'll give you guys a little close-up look. So, got the orange shocks in there on the orange body, the orange control arms. Things are starting to look right. We do have some orange nuts coming. And then I reordered the light kit today. I don't know if I'm going to send that one back or not. I'll keep it as a spare. I don't know. But loving these Proline paddles. Working awesome. There we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. And we will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.